Oh,
Stupid fuck ups right before a show. I'm gonna cut this part. All right.
man.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jovial Pursuit Podcast. I am your host, Jovi, with my co-host, Brandon. How we doing, Brandon?
I'm tired. Not as tired as you, I imagine, but tired.
Bro,
Tired.
tell me about your week quick so I can tell you how my baby is kicking my butt.
So for all that are watching, in Minnesota, like, I don't know why, but there's like some respiratory thing that's been going around, and it like
RSV?
No, it's not RSV. It's like a little cold cough, but like it's been a great October, great September for weather. We shouldn't be hitting this so hard, but like we're out here and there's just like illness going around everywhere, and so like my kids shared with me again. So my week, I've just been tired because I'm like, I need sleep, but it was my wife's birthday yesterday, so you can't sleep as you're like prepping for that and like trying to get things all like magical.
Happy birthday! Woo woo! Happy birthday! All right.
So it was a grand old time, but like when you're prepping, like when you want to like, I feel like there's not a lot of things, especially as you're in the trenches, like as a parent, where you get to have a day that's just like, yeah, everything you want to do, like let's do this. Birthdays, I feel like, are one of those ones where like, no, like we're out here, it's a dogfight out here. We got to take your birthday, make it a fun time. So we did. It was a great time. She got to, like, I went to her favorite local bakery here.
Mm-hmm.
And got some pastries for the morning, made breakfast. Then we took her out to lunch, and she got to go get a massage from, like, it was, the best part was, she was like, why didn't I go there before? And I was like, remember all the accusations of, like, happy ending massage, like, place?
Where was it?
Massage Envy, man. Like, and they had...
Not that I've been,
like,
but not that I've been. Hold on.
No.
Because I heard the story.
Yeah.
I sent Jill there once.
Yeah, my wife was like, that would explain all of, like, this is the safe space signs, like, everywhere. And, like, if you feel uncomfortable, here's the panic button underneath your table as you're, like, laying there. And you can be like, boop. Like,
oh, no shit.
Yeah. Like, I'm like,
someone hits that accidentally.
Yeah.
Mismatch.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. I'm not a big massage person.
You don't like a massage? Oh, dude.
The first time I've ever gotten a massage was last year, because my wife was like, we should do a couples massage. And I was like, whatever. It's our anniversary. It's our 15th year anniversary. Why not? Let's go for it. And it was horrifying. Horrifying to me.
What? Explain.
Okay.
Yeah, explain. Obviously, I feel away.
Okay. So my wife was like, I found this place on Groupon. And I was like,
okay.
Darling.
Mistake.
Darling.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
like,
a step up from Craigslist.
Oh, it is. It is 100%. Like, Groupon and Craigslist are they're closer than they should be. And she was like, it's, because you want a deal. So we get in, and there's these people come in,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, what sort of pressure would you like? And they didn't give me a scale, so I just said medium, like as if I was like ordering like a burger or a steak somewhere. I was just like, yeah, okay. Medium.
All of this is regular.
Yeah. So worst part though, right? Starting out, because you go, your head's in the little donut hole thing, right? So I'm there, and I'm like, I saw this guy come in who's with me, and the lady was my wife, and I saw this dude come in. He's not very tall, but I I feel his hands, and there's like pressure like on my shoulder here, and I was like, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. Like feel pressure, and I'm like, oh, I think it's his leg, because he's like reaching on my back, and then I feel another pressure here. And I was like, oh, what now? Hold on, like if one here, I could know I could be like,
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Nah.
Yep.
Were you laying down or was this?
Yep.
Oh,
No.
wait
Face down. Face down.
Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to.
What? Face down. Yeah, like face down, and I can feel it. Like this is not a tall guy, and he's like now down to my mid back, and I was like, oh, my man, I know you're not doing this to the back of my head. I know you are not doing this right now.
So, okay, I need clarification. Is he in front of you or is he mounted behind you?
Oh, he's in front of me.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, sir, get off this man's back. But
no.
So now, that's what you mean. Okay, because I'm like, you could have headbutted either way in this situation. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's already there, and I'm like, I am.
That's already there.
Yeah, I'm like, that's how it starts, and so then it goes, and I'm like, this is painful because this dude, like, he is digging into my back, and I'm like, good.
Did you say anything?
Yeah, I was like, no, thank you, less firm, please, and he was like, oh, okay. And of course, there's certain accents that go along with the experience. And so anyway, so then he's like, you can roll over now. And I was like, no.
Huh?
No.
Oh, well, actually, yeah.
Yeah, except here's what I was not prepared. I was not prepared for what happened next at all. So then I do the thing like a compliant. Yep. Yeah, exactly that position. And I'm looking up and I'm like trying to play it cool, just like, hey, this is normal. It's only as weird as I make it. And then I feel his hands, like, so here's my legs, because like, right, like that, just straight down, right? My new best friend takes his hands and goes, whoop, and I was like, okay. Oh, okay. Don't make it weird, Brandon. Don't make it weird. And then
shit weird.
Yeah. And then I feel like him move in between my legs, and I was like, oh.
Did he not ask you?
No. And I was like, I'm like,
be a man and say, get off me.
I was trying to play it cool and be like, I've never had a massage. I don't know how it's supposed to go. And I looked over at my wife to be like, is this how this works? And she's just like calm and peaceful and collected and like, isn't this wonderful? And I'm like, this is horrifying for me. Like, first of all, he straddled the back of my head, which I'm not okay with. Then he spread my legs, and I'm not okay with that. And then he went in between them. And I kid you not, like, I have gotten my children, like, so you will know this with your daughter someday. There's a certain time where they get like to a certain height, and you got to start taking evasive maneuvers because they're gonna just rock you.
Oh, fact.
I've been hit in my genitals too many times, and it hurts. It's not fun. And
that's another sad story for another day.
Yeah. So, dude, ready? End of massage. He goes, you can roll over now. Goes like that. So I'm like that. He's in between my legs, and I'm like, just play cool, man. And all of a sudden, the guy, I'm just gonna do it. He starts slamming on my like legs up by my like hips, and I'm like, like, and he just starts slamming his hands down and goes down my legs on my shins and then back up, and I was like, oh, I am no.
Why does it sound like you nutted?
No.
That's
No.
the noise you. That's the noise you. You just described a story.
Nope. That's not what happened.
No.
I'm no. Shh. I
I'll
was
run back the
traumatized.
tape in
No,
slow mo.
I was traumatized, and I went through some things, and so that's why I no longer get. That was the first and last massage. So how was your week?
No.
Oh, yeah. We're moving. You made it weird. You made it weird, and I.
Sir, you made it weird.
No,
with
it
your.
was a.
I made a promise to not gaslight as much. I never said I'd stop. But I said I wouldn't. This is not one of those times where I am gaslighting you. You made a noise. It sounded. People in the comments, go ahead.
No.
Let us know.
No.
Yes or no what you thought that because he made faces.
You stay out of the comments. You stay out of the comments. No.
Well, let me know what you thought on that. Jill,
shut comments off.
Let me
no.
Tanner,
comments off. Comments off.
And then
no comments.
Anybody else, go ahead.
No.
Let us know what that was about. I'll clip that for y'all.
Oh. I told a very vulnerable story.
Okay. No, okay. I just have to go over a few things. I'll be a little bit more serious. But seriously, grow up and learn to say, hey, I don't like that. Please stop. You would easily get into a van that says free candy.
No.
And not put up a fight. You'd be like, hey.
No.
I thought you guys used to sell ice cream. No? Candy free now? Oh, man, it must be a community thing.
That is not the same.
I guess
I'm trying to not insult the man. I don't know what's going on.
I guess I'll hop in. Because, hey, guys, why you got rope and duct tape back here? Where's the candy? Oh. I should have known better.
No, I didn't know. I was trying to play it cool.
That's stupid.
Don't you tell. I'm not gonna go back,
sir. It's just one of those things. I know you know better, so I'm disappointed in you. You know how to ask questions. You're a mature adult,
curious person who wanted to respect his profession. He's an expert at massage.
How do you know that? It does not take very long to get a degree.
Hey man, it said on the coupon in the strip mall where we went.
Sir, do you hear yourself?
What?
Do you hear you? I'm just gonna be like the guy from Home Improvement. Just
Wilson. Just
a little bit of wise wisdom for you, sir. Let me just stay nose down. Bro.
Yeah.
You are paying for a service. Okay. Let me say this. If you were in another country, I'd understand a little bit more.
I mean, I basically was.
No, you weren't. You were in a strip mall in Minnesota.
It's pretty close to a foreign country.
You can say, hey, less pressure. Hey, more pressure. Hey, I don't want you by my legs. That's cool. All reasonable things to talk to that professional about because they're, again, a professional. I don't know why this became a berating session for you, but I guess we're here now. I just want you to
talk about your week. You said you were tired too. We got things to get to.
One of the my mom introduced me into massage. She used to bring us to a parlor when we were kids. We us older three boys, we were all in sports. So because she knew we would be cramped up, muscle strains and things like that. That was one of those things that she would take us to. Sometimes it was all three of us to go, and she'd block out the afternoon. Like some days she'd take us out of school early, be like, "Hey, we're going down to Albany, get you some massages, relax and stuff." And that kind of carried on into my adult life, where I'm like, I will say I've never had an experience like that, but majority of my massage therapists have been female, so there's that. And then I can't say that any of them have been foreigners in that regard. And then the guys that I've had, they've been like physical therapists, and they got to do myofascial massage. So all of that's like regular.
Yeah.
Maybe you got to start with like something like that. Go to like a chiropractor and have them do a little myofascial or physical.
Yeah.
therapy.
See, here, it was also one of those things where like my wife was super excited because for the first time I was like, yeah, let's do that. Because anytime before she's been like, we want to do this? I was like, no, never in my life. But I was like, you know what? Life is about learning new things and having new experiences. And so she's over there, like having the time of her life, and I'm over here like, oh, this is.
I wouldn't have gone to a strip mall. I'll tell you that much.
Here's the thing. I was like, you choose.
Oh wait, that's not true.
Go.
That's not true. I definitely went to a strip mall. It was a great shop too, though. It was over by your neck of the woods, over in that transition from St. Cloud into Sartell. Over by, what was that barbecue chicken spot? It's like Dave's Barbecue or something like that.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
There's a massage parlor right there. That was pretty. That was a pretty good shop.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still open. COVID was rough.
Anyway,
Yeah, it was.
Killed a lot of businesses.
Don't let that be the one and done. I think you can have a better experience. If I have to pay for it, I will do so.
I'll give it another shot, but because there was a moment like after the first experience, then they did like hot stone thing, and I was like, oh, this is fantastic. And then it got weird again. I was like, no, I don't want to go back home. I don't feel safe right now.
I'm like, goodness, I don't know what. Don't ever go there again. I'll find a shop for you. I'll do all the vetting. I like a good massage. So like it's nice. I think it's a good way to decompress. I don't like couples massage. I want to be able to focus on me and not like her having a good time. All that. Separate rooms and doing that at the same time, cool. But the idea of hearing multiple shuffles and scuffles and whatnot, that kind of disturbs it for me. Anyway, I'm tired, and it's funny you mentioned massage because I actually set up an appointment for one. Now that I think about it, for November 4th, my boy Phil coming to hook me up. He does house calls. So I don't have to take off for nothing, and
sweet.
Jill will just be up here with Miss Issa. But now to Miss Issa, so Jill and I have a schedule of how we kind of deal with things at night, and her part of the night isn't so rough. My part of the night has been real rough. It's that anything past 2:30, it becomes my territory.
Yeah.
And so almost every day this week, she's decided that's when she throws a fit. She does all of her peas and poops. She's super hungry, and I'm talking like she wants ounces on ounces on ounces.
Hey, that a girl?
I mean, yeah, it's great.
I mean, it'd be better if it was like, split up between both, instead of just. But
then she's been wanting like extra, just affection because she's up now. She's up more, so I'm like, all right, that's my cue, and so we'll come in here, we'll hang out. Fucking yesterday, I had this. This is it pulls out into like a chair and also into a cot. So I just had that chilling.
Sweet.
Because I try and give Jill like that rest period before she's got her sessions in the morning or anything. And then I crashed out. Like she's sitting here content because she's in my arms, and I'm over here just like. So woke up, and then yesterday was a super long day, and then didn't lay down until 10 last night. No, until 9 last night, and then she woke up at 10, and then again at 2:30, and then I had her from 2:30 to about 6 because she was just up and doing stuff and being fussy.
Yeah.
And then finally got her down, and then I crashed out. I crashed out for like 5 hours. If it was good.
Nice.
I've just been tired because Jill is, although on maternity leave, she's still doing some sessions
Sure.
through a different program, and making sure like her schedule, stays calm, cool, and collected. I've got her then from whatever 2-3 in the morning to noon, 1 o'clock. So it's a long stint. And then if we got any errands to run and stuff like that, it's just a lot. So
That's a ton.
So that's been tiring. So but
Yeah.
I got a good nap in. I'm still tired, but I got a good nap in, and I guess that could contribute as to why I wanted to just harp on you for a moment. I'm like, man, hush.
I mean,
Try it again.
No, it's good. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I will say my wife is much more the person to be like, I don't want to say it. I'm better now. I don't want to say it. Like one of the first big
you
fights
can't
we
set
have,
up like that.
I know. Just because I know you, and you're gonna be like, "Are you kidding me right now?" And I'm like, "I know."
Okay.
It's
I'm
like a white.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice.
It's like a Midwestern white person problem. This is what happened. Like
This
because we one of
this
the
is white people problems. Keep your black ass out of it.
Yeah. no, it's not necessarily that. It's more just like this is a stupid thing. Like because a uniquely it's not a uniquely Caucasian problem, but like the amount of like guilt that white people carry around unnecessarily is fascinating, and myself included at times. But like one of our first big fights, we were going through a drive-through and getting food, and she didn't. I have this weird thing where like if we're going and ordering, you better know what you're getting, like because I don't want to wait there too long because this is annoying. And she's like, I want to see the menu, and I was like, this is a chain restaurant. It's the same all over the planet. Why in the world? Like, why are you being this way? And she was like, okay, I'll get that. And then we like leave like where you order, and she's like, oh, can you ask them for like ketchup and salt? And I was like, no, you should have asked. Like, you should have. See, that's what I mean.
No, because I was with you at first.
I know. And then it pivots real quick. Like, just right.
No.
Yeah. So I was like, no, you should have ordered back there. And she's like, are you serious? Like, this is their job. This is like, we're paying them to make us like subpar food, and then we're going to eat it. Like, so you should be able to ask this person at this window, can I get ketchup and salt? Like, that is not a thing. And I kid you not, I had this thought, like as I was handing the payment to the person, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong idea. So I paid for it and drove ahead, and she was like, are you serious? You'd put their being like that person whose job is to serve what we order and what we tell them to do, you put their inconvenience above me. And I was like,
And she stayed. Oh, bless
yeah,
her.
she okay. Yeah, she did. Because what happened was, as we got then to the second window, I was like, I'm pretty sure I've made a terrible mistake, because she made a very good point. And that was like one of the last times, like, I think I ever was like not gonna do that. So right now, like, if we go through like a restaurant somewhere and like we could get blocks away, and I'd drive back to him and be like, hey man, I forgot to ask for this. Like, it's no big deal, because I'm like, yeah, this is what you're paying for. It's not that big a deal. Like, so so when I say it's like that uniquely like Caucasian experience, like the white people guilt, like good old Catholic guilt of like, I don't want to offend you. Like, it's not offensive. What? Like, why are we making it a thing when it's not a thing?
It's not a thing at all.
Right. So
yeah, that is.
So this time, these days,
That's
so I'm other than the massage thing, more often than not, like these days, like it sounds bad, like Walmart, you can return anything at Walmart. They like blatantly just are like, sure, I'm sure you bought it here. But like, we had someone that gave us a blender, and they're like, I think we got it at Walmart, but it's broken. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah. And I just brought it into Walmart in St. Cloud and was like, hey, it's broken. And they said they got it from here. And they were like, all right, go get one of the ones off the shelf that you want instead. And I was like,
damn.
All right, bet. Like,
that's solid, dude. I ain't never had that experience.
Like I've come a long way from the like, no, I'm not gonna get you ketchup and salt. Like,
that
I went to
Walmart. Be one of
and,
the dumbest things you've ever said, though, like, or done.
It's like one of those things where, I don't know if you've ever had this, where you're like, I know this is the wrong idea, but I've chosen a lane and I'm gonna go with it just a little bit, and then it's like you just get down the road and you're like, no, I'm gonna go down a different path. This is the wrong path. I shouldn't have done this. You made a good point. I'm gonna go back to the land of logic and reason over here.
I'm trying. I probably have, but I'm trying to think, because I'm very keen to have my point gotten across, and understanding that, yes, I am correct in this and you're actually wrong. As Tanner likes to put it, I get on my Stephen A. Smith.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good way to put it.
It's terrible. I'm like, no, because don't be so accurate with me.
I mean, it's spot on.
Shut up. Shut up.
But can I tell you, I love when Stephen A's wrong for that. Like the humility tour, just for that. Because when someone commits, like, no, this is the way, and then they're wrong, they're like, whoo, I kept my receipts for this one. I'm ready.
No, because I do come back on the humble tip. Yeah, nah, I was actually wrong. My bad. No, I get real apologetic. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I fess up. But
yeah,
that's not often.
Yeah,
I want it to be more often, but I don't know if I actually want that to be. Because I want to be wrong more often, and the idea that I'm learning from situations or I'm not being as forceful in situations, whereas my tendency now is, I'm like, if you are wrong, I need you to know you are wrong. I will explain it in every way possible for you to understand it, but you are, in fact, on the wrong end of this, and you need to know. This is not everyone's opinion matters. No. It's bad quality. It's a bad quality. I openly say that. It's a terrible quality about myself.
Yeah. I will say there's certain people that like they're really sort of, they're open to feedback and debate. but there are also people that if they dig their heels in, they're like, no, I'm right. That's when you're like, if this person is like, if they're digging their heels in, like there's a really good chance they're correct on this.
I'd
like
be 10 toes in.
Yeah, like you're definitely one of those people. Like if you like dig in, where it's like you're not budging. I'm like, he might be right. Like,
and then when you double check,
yep,
yeah,
yep.
I'd be messing up sometimes though. I do.
Well, yeah, everyone messes up, but I mean like more like if it's an issue of like who's right, who's wrong.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. You're pretty good about like dancing with opposing things, unless it's like no, there's a clear right and a clear wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough because our that's difficult in relationships where you are the opposing forces.
Mm-hmm.
Where again on one side, the other person's got to become a better debater, and then on my side, I gotta chill out. I gotta chill. Not throwing any shade at anybody at all, but that's typically how it is. Is like because I don't know. I got into debate early because I was often told I was wrong, and I knew I was 100% correct, and I would fall back, and then I'd be like, well, I guess now we all have to deal with this shitty situation because I was right and I succumbed to you guys. And now I'm like, absolutely not. But it's too much of a hard stance to keep up. And especially now with having a child, these children don't know squat from squat. And I'm going to be arguing against a kid where I'm like, first of all, you don't even know what you're saying. But I learned, okay. This is a kid. But yeah.
Yep.
So
you were gonna. So I was gonna transition to you were gonna ruin everyone's life by telling them a fact, a nostalgic fact that you ruined.
I'd hope most people know by now, but if you don't, you know when it's a hot day in the summertime. You want to go cool off. There's no lakes or ponds around. So you hit up the community pool and you're like, fresh pool air. No, that is not fresh pool air.
Here comes Jovan to ruin your childhood.
Hey,
do you remember that fun smell where you get to the pool and go, it smells like chlorine and joy,
and you want to go hop in and you're like instantly cool off? Yeah, just know you're in piss water. you're in mainly piss water because chlorine and water hardly has any smell, and it only gets that smell when it's in contact with urine. So when you're thinking you're out here having a good time, just a good old time at the community pool, and it smells coolish.
Yep.
Pee.
Yep.
It's pee water. When I learned that, I was like, I really don't want to go to community pools anymore. But I'm like, I also swim in lakes, and that's fish piss. So
face it, you want to swim anywhere, it's urine.
Go swimming in your bathtub. It's probably filtered urine. If we're telling truths at this point, it's just run back. You're drinking sewage water, just refined. They polished a turd, and we accept it.
Yep.
Society's gotten too big. We kind of need it though, especially out here, bro. When I tell you, Jill and I hardly drink the sink water. We ended up getting the 5-gallon jugs because it smells way too much like chemical, and I'm like, that's how I know there's too much sewage, because there's way too much chemical. So let me get this 5-time filtered, reverse osmosis, UV light penetrated, kill every microbe. Yeah, let me get that. And it's $2.50 for 5 gallons, so I'm gonna do that,
dude. Those whenever it tastes like that, and then once you know why it has to taste like that for it to actually be consumable, it's a hard thing to the muscle past.
Yeah. You just
Especially,
know.
And then you have like, how many cities around the U.S. that are like, oops, we put in a little too much of this. I like boil your water, or like turns out all of our pipes are rusty and made out of lead.
Mm-hmm. Bro, Flint, Michigan still doesn't have clean water.
Yeah.
All these years later.
You know what the worst part is though?
Hmm.
Like my apologies to everyone in Flint, because you deserve better.
Absolutely.
But no one cares. Like no one's out here like,
oh yeah,
like let's try and, I'm not saying like I don't care. I'm saying most of like people
as a societal matter.
Yeah, like no one's like, how's Flint doing? They're like, nah, who cares? Like we got bigger fish to fry. We got an election coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You
know that little girl who had the poster? She's still out campaigning.
Oh,
she's still campaigning.
Oh,
I saw her on Twitter here, I think a couple months ago. Still campaigning. She did a run back of the poster. And it was like 10 years plus or something like that. Nice. Diapers got dropped off. Running low. You guys want to buy us anything? Diapers.
Man,
Diapers are always... They add up, and she goes through a lot. All that pee and poo.
What size diaper is she in?
She's a newborn still. She's a tiny little bean. Yeah. The thing is, she's long torso, short little arms and legs. So like when they were trying to do her algorithm of like how big she's gonna be, like they kept underestimating, because they're like, yeah, like her head size is normal, but like her arms and legs are like, they are below average, and she might be a tiny little thing. And they started asking questions like, hey, was anybody else in your family like super short or anything? No. Like, I'm the shortest in my family, and I'm about 5'10". So it's like, but yeah, now she is I think she's hitting a growth spurt here soon, with how much she's been wanting to eat extra and all that. Like, yeah, she turning up. But I will say, dude, we got so much milk, so much. I told Jill she's gonna be a producer. I just had an inkling, and then sure enough, yeah, bro. If we were selling it on the black market right now, man,
I mean, it's the thing.
Easy 200 plus in our freezer right now.
Dang, well done. That's great.
And now she's hit her mature milk, so like she's really filling bags on bags. I'm like, so she's gonna donate some, but we've considered selling some to a bank or whoever needs it.
Yeah,
can't access a bank. Yeah.
So
that's stuff, man. Oh shoot.
Huh? What?
I said it's good stuff, man.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, you want to do the petty one, or do you want to like restore people's childhood after we just ruined it?
I kind of want to. Okay. I feel like we don't have enough time for the good one, because we'll go on a tangent. I'm thinking. I think I might want to just play them like lightly in the background if I can. YouTube's gonna flag them. I know that for sure. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I kind of just want to listen to them.
I played them for my kids. I was like,
you? Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck you. Another one was the Magic School Bus that came to mind.
Yeah.
You know what? Screw it. Let's get into it. Do you got time? We're running low. All right. Favorite childhood theme songs and ending songs. So we've been dancing around this for weeks. And it's one of those things. It all started for me with Out of the Box ending theme song. Mm-hmm. And I was telling you about it. And I considered singing it on the show, because your boy's got some okay vocals, but I'm tired right now.
Yep.
But then what was the one that you had next?
So I didn't have an ending song just because I don't think I ever listened to the endings very much. But
That
mine,
one's a unique one.
yeah, mine the intro one that I loved was the Arthur theme song.
Yeah.
Love that
And
one.
I say, hey, what a
Like,
full kind of day. Oh yeah, dude.
like,
It was a bop, man.
yeah.
I
Like,
love that one.
It was always interesting because when you heard the theme song and it was catchy like that, I mean, you could turn up your TV and be like, everyone knows what's happening. Like, get to the couch quick.
Right, you know Arthur's hand and fist is on the screen, just
Yep.
as he's strolling down in the middle of the road. Sir, get out of there!
Yeah.
And everybody's just waving up to him.
Yeah. Hey, Arthur.
He's gonna get hit. He might be on the sidewalk. My memory's vague.
No, but then you brought up a really good one that I had forgotten about.
What did I bring up?
Clifford.
Oh, Clifford, the puppy version.
Yeah.
Love makes little things grow, man.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. One day I had that on and I just started tearing up because little girl and whatnot.
Yep.
Stupid dad emotions.
They come out of nowhere sometimes.
Bro, I was in here chilling with her. I'm just like, man, you're great, little dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so yeah, we were mentioning the Magic School Bus, and we found that there's a trend. Oh, the Boomafoo, that was another one.
Yep.
When I tell you, I loved that show so much. I wanted to meet the Kratz brothers. I still do.
They're still around. They're still doing their thing.
I follow them on Instagram. You damn right. They better stay in long enough so I could bring her. I'd have an excuse now.
I was gonna say, like, my kids are old enough now and they've enjoyed some of the Kratz brothers stuff, and I'm like, we're gonna go to one of their shows and I'm gonna be like,
fuck out of here. Bro, when I tell you used to be trampling through, like, hi guys.
Get out of here, kids.
I'm Jovan. Bro, I shit you not, dude. Oh, I love those two. I swear, I got lightheaded. Hold on.
Just
the hyperventilating. I'm like, that actually in my head. Like, fuck.
Hey, dude, your poor body. You get out of shape, imaginary running, like, or you get out of wind, imaginary running. Like,
my head said, "Yo, we don't do that. We don't do that. You're not like the rest of them. You don't get sick. You have me. Stop that."
Oh man.
Fuck, man. But man, if they like watching anything with the Kratz brothers, they got Kratz Creatures? I want to say it's on Plex or Tubi, and that it plays for like hours.
Nice.
Just to be able to throw it on or something. I used to watch all the animal shows. I'll get into that another time. I used to watch all the animal shows. It was a good time. Shoot, man. I think that's about it. Ended there. Oh, I got good advice. All right. I may or may not have said this before. Hey, start giving people compliments again. People are struggling all the time. You know it. The thing is, you know it, and we ignore it. Start giving people compliments. Random. Don't ask for nothing. Don't insinuate nothing else. Just, hey, Brandon, you look healthy today. Aww. Good for you. You got bright color in your skin. You nicely shaven. Good. You look good.
Oh, thanks. I like the shirt, by the way. I meant to say it earlier.
Oh, thank you, Dallas. He got it for my birthday. He got me this one and a yellow one. I've had it in my car for months. Well, I love these shirts.
Yeah.
I gotta get a red one still. There's a red one, and then there's a black one with a blue ornament.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get the whole line.
Mhm. Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, I love these things. They're super comfy, lightweight, dope. All right, y'all. On that note, we'll call it. Peace and love.